Both players are under contract at United, but Cavani only has 6 months to go, making him a more than attractive proposition to clubs like Sevilla because only a nominal fee will be required to get him out of the club. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on the Man United Way channel. It's the news show as usual, but today there's plenty to talk about, from midfield targets Tyler Adams and Sergej Milinkovic Savic linked to the club, to the appointment of A1 Sharp as Rangnick's second assistant. To kick things off, let's start with the Manchester United squad in general, with Rangnick reporting that about 90% of the team have finally been vaccinated. Now, this is really important for Manchester United as a club because it helps us get through the busy Christmas period without any potential cancellations or postponements. He further reported that everyone is back in training except for Pogba. This is interesting because from a selfish point of view, I personally didn't want to see United cancel the games they did. I mean, it's hard not seeing your beloved club play for 2 weeks. And don't get me started on what the ramifications of postponing these games could mean for us and our top 4 rivals. Arsenal are already 5 points ahead of us. And with the postponement meaning we might have to play a lot of games in a short period of time, points might be dropped. Rangnick in his press conference also wondered why England was the only country that didn't bring back the 5 substitution rule. As a matter of fact, PL teams met yesterday to discuss the possibility of bringing back the 5 substitution rule, and I think it will be ideal for a club like Manchester United with a very large squad. Before we move on, I just want to comment briefly on the appointment of A1 Sharp, formerly of New York Red Bulls. This takes the coaching appointments count by Ralph Rangnick to 3, together with Chris Armas and Sasha Lenze. If he's going to get his coaching philosophy and ideas across to the players, he's going to need his own people he can trust, and I'm totally here for it. Moving on, I know we are just days away from the January transfer window, but the rumors that are coming out are already too much to handle. Laurie Whitwell reported that Manchester United are looking for a tall midfielder as top priority to replace Matic. A tall midfielder, in the mode of Matic, preferably has the same qualities, and a certain Serbian might be available, one that matches all these descriptions, and that is Sergej Milinkovic Savic of Lazio. He's been once again linked to the club after almost 3 years. Under Jose Mourinho, United were reported as being close to concluding a deal for him, but nothing ever materialized. Now the player himself has come out publicly to dispel these rumors, stating that he is 100% committed to Lazio and their ambitions this season. Would I have Milinkovic Savic at United? Absolutely yes, because he's a damn good footballer. But I don't think there's anything in it. And as a matter of fact, I'd say there's absolutely no chance of him coming to United. That window of opportunity has passed. Next thing I want us to discuss is the Cavani to Sevilla links. Now, Cavani has been linked to Sevilla, and that's because they are finding it difficult to complete a deal for Martial because of his wage demands. Anthony Martial is reportedly on 200k, and that's pounds a week. Mind-blowing money for a club like Sevilla, who in contrast have Ivan Rakitic as its highest paid player on 107,000 euros a week. If you need any explanation as to why they will be looking at an aging Cavani over Martial, well, that's just that. But the only problem here is that Cavani reportedly earns more than Anthony Martial. Both players are under contract at United, but Cavani only has 6 months to go, making him a more than attractive proposition to clubs like Sevilla because only a nominal fee will be required to get him out of the club. Whereas Anthony Martial's reported 30 million valuation added to his massive wages makes it more difficult for clubs to negotiate with him. Moving on, and Phil Jones has been in the news lately. And to be honest, I feel for Jones. People automatically assume that if you are him and you earn an 80k salary sitting on the bench for Manchester United, you wouldn't want to complain about game time. But that could be far from the truth. I mean, for his own ambition, sitting on the bench for 2 years must be frustrating, and I can only imagine what he feels, seeing his mates play week in, week out. And considering he is back fit and training, I just want to see him go elsewhere and continue his career. Anybody who is interested in him, just go. I think he deserves that much. Leeds, Newcastle, Burnley, anybody who is willing to pay, come and take him. And lastly, before I go, a new name has been linked with Manchester United this morning. And surprise, surprise, it's a player who has links with the Red Bull group. A player that moved from New York Red Bulls to RB Leipzig and has kicked on with his career ever since. This player is an American international who primarily plays as a midfielder but is versatile enough to play both right back and right wing back. And reports this morning are claiming that he has been recommended to Rangnick by assistant Chris Amas, who is a big fan of the player. With the way we are carrying on, I won't be surprised if United change our name to Red Bull Manchester. We've mostly been linked to players who are connected to the Red Bull group in one way or the other. Timo Werner, Konrad Laimer in the past, Amadou Haidara recently, and now Tyler Adams. I think he's a decent little player, but not a player we need right now. Same as the Julian Alvarez rumors. I also think he's a fantastic player, one for the future in fact. But we have so many players just like that who haven't made it to the first team yet. Amad Diallo, Facundo Pellistri, and the list keeps going on. So no, we need a central defensive midfielder in January. End of discussion. Thank you once again for watching this video and choosing to go on this journey with us. We really appreciate all our viewers. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps us immensely. And if there's anything you want to give us, any advice you want to share, please leave your comments in the comment section down below and we'll attend to it later.